Welcome to Sek Math Academy. In this lesson we are going to see periodic table. The periodic table is the elements, chemical elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic number. Previously Mendeleev arranged the elements in the periodic table increasing atomic mass. The present, the modern periodic table, the chemical elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic number. There are 18 columns, 7 rows. You see there are 18 columns, 2 columns, here 10, here 6. So 2 plus 10 plus 6, 18 columns. There are 7 rows, 3, 5, 7. These 2 are not rows, these all are inside lanthanides and actinides. So total 118 elements. Okay, we are going to focus only 1 to 103 on to 103 elements. Okay. If you understand the periodic table, it will be very helpful to answer any questions entrance examination. It is, if you memorize it, you can answer it very quickly. For example, I will tell iso electron with neon atom. What are the other elements? Iso electron with neon. What is iso electron? The number of same number of electrons. Okay, with the neon atom. Okay, neon is 10 electron. So fluorine minus, fluorine is 9. Fluorine minus is 10. O2 minus 10 electron. Okay, nitrogen. Here you come, Na plus will be 10 electron, magnesium 2 plus will be 10 electron, aluminum 3 plus will be 10 electron. Okay, like this you can answer many questions. For example, CO minus, CO iso electron with carbon monoxide, 6 plus 8. Cn minus is what? 6 plus 7 plus 1. Okay. So Cn minus is iso electron with carbon monoxide. You can answer many number of numerous questions. We are going to see one by one how to memorize. I will give the simple techniques. I am splitting periodic table memorization in 3 classes. First class we are memorizing S block and P block elements. S block is these 2 columns. P block is the 6th column. Then D. Second day. The next day we are going to memorize D block elements. Then the third day we are going to memorize F block elements. Okay. First memorize 0 group elements. Okay. Each column is called groups. Each rows are called as period. Okay. Now this last column is called as 0 group. Last as 0 group. What are the elements? We are focusing only until 1 or 3. This we are not focusing. Okay. These all are the not much required. Okay. Come here. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Helium, neon. First memorize helium, neon. Tell now itself memorize. Repeat within your mind helium, neon, argon, helium, neon, argon, krypton, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. Memorize. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Just memorize within your side. How to memorize? I will tell. First column, then second column, this column, last column, then third column, fourth column, fifth column, sixth column, seventh column. Okay. Then memorize The next day, first row in D block elements. Then in the D block elements, memorize as column. Scandium, yttrium, lanthanum, actinium. Then titanium, zirconium, hafnium, vanadium, niobium, tantalum. Now I will tell you, you may think it is very difficult to memorize. It is a simple, even 1 or 3 elements we can tell less than 100 seconds. Okay. First I will tell first column, second column, then I am coming, you watch it out. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Then come to the D block elements. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. Then come to this column. Scandium, yttrium, lanthanum, actinium. Titanium, zirconium, hafnium. Vanadium, niobium, tantalum. Chromium, molybdenum, tungsten. Manganese, technetium, rhenium. Then iron, cobalt, nickel you said. Then this ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, osmium, iridium, platinum. Copper, silver, gold, zinc, cadmium, mercury. Simple. Come here. Lanthanides. Lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, aluminum, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium. See, lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, aluminum, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium. Actinides. Actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, haliphonium, einstein, fermium, mendelium, nobelium, lawrencium. It is very simple to memorize. If you have memorized, it will be very helpful to understand everything. And we are going to study electronic configuration also. Okay. Now you have memorized helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, right? Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Repeat yourself one more time. Hydrogen. Now we are going to see first A group. Hydrogen. Very simple one. Then what is after hydrogen? Lithium. Lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium, francium. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium. These three first you memorize. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium. Na means sodium, natrium. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, K, cesium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. These four you memorize. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. Okay, leave that. Come here. Rubidium, cesium, francium. Some people are using some memorization technique. I generally prefer memorize. You have to memorize that technique also. Then that memorize technique to this one link also you have to memorize, and then memorize the elements. 3 job is that. Simple memorize. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Okay. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Okay. Then beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Okay. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, memorize. strontium, barium, radium. I repeat one more time. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. I think these four you have already memorized. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. Tell me now. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. Then memorize rubidium, cesium, francium. 7. Finished. Okay. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Now we have memorized almost 8A or 0 group elements. Okay. And 1A, 2A we memorize. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. I will tell one of the reasons why we have to memorize or understand the periodic table. I worked in on salt industries. We are analyzing sodium chloride. We are taking from the sodium chloride from the pan. Okay. When we are analyzing, what are the sodium chloride is, what is the salt? Sodium chloride. When we are analyzing all the components, all the impurities, we want sodium chloride. What are the impurities? All other elements are impurities for us. So, in the sodium chloride, there is no rhodium, ruthenium, molybdenum, we will not get it. In the sodium chloride, what are the other elements will be there? Magnesium, sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium. Okay. Only these elements and chloride, bromide. These all are ppm level it is available. This is, but magnesium, calcium are available in some kind of 0.2, 0.3% depending upon the salt. Okay. So, suppose if you take chromium, for example, here you see nitrogen, oxygen. Okay, in the atmosphere, nitrogen, krypton is not there. Nitrogen, oxygen, both are nearby. These all are the, you can see for everything there is small relationship between the neighbors. In the world, in certain areas, there will be one community people in one state, or in one family is one state. Here also same. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Here all are 1s1, s1, one valence electron. One valence electron we named it one group. Here 1s2, okay. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Next, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. We are finishing only this much level. Okay. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. You see, one of the things I forgot to tell, I think earlier, atomic radius. Atomic radius is decreases from right to left. Okay, and metallic properties increases across the periodic table. Okay, boron is non-metal. Okay, boron, aluminium, gallium. You see metalloids. Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium are metalloids. First memorize all the periodic elements. Very simple. Maximum it will take 2 hours by yourself. If you memorize, it will never leave from your brain for another 3 or 4 decades. Okay. I have memorized only when I was studying college, first year. Now still it is with me. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Then it is very important group elements: carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Okay. Now, first helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Carbon, silicon. First memorize carbon, silicon. Carbon, silicon, germanium. Carbon, silicon, germanium memorize. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. I am giving you 1 or 2 minutes. Self-memorize 1A, 2A, this is 0 group, 3A. These 4 group you memorize. So 7 plus 6, 13 plus 5, 18. 4A also memorize. 23 plus 6, 29. 29 elements now you memorize. Just to see it, one more time I will tell. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. That's all. This much you memorize. I am giving you 1 or 2 minute time. Then we will go to the next 3 group. Then we will stop. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to 5th A, 6th A, 7th A. Okay. 5th A group. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Tell me. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Okay. Nitrogen, phosphorus. Memorize. First nitrogen, phosphorus. Then add one more, arsenic. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic. Then add one more, antimony. Then antimony is Sb only. Okay. Then bismuth. This bismuth. Okay. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Okay. Then oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Okay. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. After nitrogen, oxygen will start, because we already discussed in atmosphere nitrogen 80%, then what is in air? Oxygen. Okay. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Next is very reactive, highly reactive, very fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, aspartame. Mostly, even if you are studying grade 11, you would have memorized, you would have already knew that this sequence, because these properties we have studied even in grade 10. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, aspartame. These all are the p5 electrons, very valence, very reactive. Okay. Hydrogen fluoride, if you touch it, one hole will come. Okay. These are highly reactive elements. Okay. Now 7 we have studied 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A and 0 group. Okay. 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A and 0 group. You have memorized completely? You just, why I am giving break? I can continue now. Till the next lesson, you memorize while walking, while taking bath, just memorize. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. How much simple? Okay, now we are going to see electronic configuration. Helium. What is the electronic configuration? 1s2. Neon. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Helium atomic number is 2. Neon atomic number is 10. 2 plus 2 plus 6. Argon. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p. 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, no. Okay. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Memorize it until now. Why I am focusing electronic configuration? When you are learning electronic configuration, you will come to know the properties of all the elements and you will memorize the element sequence also. Okay. Helium, neon, argon, then krypton, 36. Krypton atomic number is 36. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6. This 18 is added. So from 18 to 18, 36. Xenon. The same way, another 18 will be added. After this all, five s2, 4d10, 5p6. This all will be here. Then 5s2, 4d10, 5p6. You know that we are doing separate lesson. After 3s2, 3p6, 4s, instead of 3d10, we are going to the 4s2 because of the Afbabu principle. An electron are filling in the order of increasing their energy. Okay. Then xenon. This 18 is coming because of this one. Then radon. Radon 86 is included. So what is this? After this all, this 54, xenon 54. Okay. Then 5s2, 5p6. Okay. Then 6s2, 4d14, sorry, 4f14, 5d10, 6p6. You see, 2 plus 14 is 16, 16 plus 10 is 26, 26 plus 6 is 32. So 86 is included. Okay, 54 plus 32, 86. Memorized? Just memorize this one. This is a very simple one. 1s2, 2s2. In S, 2 electrons, P, 6 electrons maximum. D, maximum 10 electrons. Yes, maximum 2. Since it is what is called noble gases, here all the electrons, all the orbitals are filled with electrons. So it is inert gases, it is not reactive. Okay. Just copy it up. helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. By the time memorize. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Okay? Now come here. Now, zero group electronic configuration we did it. Now, 1A. After hydrogen what? Lithium, then sodium, then potassium, then rubidium, then cesium, then francium. Lithium is after the helium electronic configuration you write it, then 2s1, it is all one valence electron. Then neon electronic configuration you write it, 3s1. Potassium argon electronic configuration you write it, 4s1. Krypton, 5s1. Xenon, 6s1. Radon, 7s1. Okay? See, hydrogen, it is 3 valence, 3 atomic number. Already helium 2, 2 plus 1. Sodium 11, neon 10 plus 1, 11. And potassium, argon is 18, this is 1, 19. Rubidium, krypton is 36, 1, 37. Xenon, 54 plus 1, 55. Radon, 86 plus 1, 87. Okay? Just to memorize this one. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Next is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Say helium electronic configuration after lithium, it is 2s2, neon, 3s2, calcium, argon. Or krypton, 5s2, xenon, 6s2, radon, 7s2. Copy down. Okay, we have studied electronic configuration of zero group and 1A, 2A. Now, boron, aluminium, now 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A is there. Nothing but simple boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. After this 2p1, then 2p2. Carbon is 2p2. Here carbon is 2p2, nitrogen is 2p3, oxygen is 2p4, fluorine is 2p5, neon is 2p6. Okay. Now aluminium is what will come? Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. Okay? Here everything 2s2, 2p1. This is 2p2, 2p3, 2p4, 2p5. 3p1, 3p2, 3p3, 3p4, 3p5. The same continuation after the magnesium. Here after the continuation of calcium, boron, aluminium, gallium is 4p1, germanium 4p2, arsenic 4p3, selenium 4p4, bromine 4p5. Okay. Same way, this is 5p5. Sorry, 6p5. 1, 2s2, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. It is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6p5. Yes, 6p5. Copy it down. Okay, I will repeat one more time. First group, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Second group, second A, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Third A, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. These all are the valence electron is 2p, p1 will be there. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Then nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Then oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Then fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Okay. Just before our class, you just memorize. Try to memorize by yourself this one. Try to memorize. First memorize what we studied until now. Okay. Then memorize this one. Just these triad, try to memorize. Iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, osmium, iridium, platinum. Iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, osmium, iridium, platinum. Iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, osmium, iridium, platinum. Because this D block elements memorize bit difficult. These are somewhat easy. So minute this portion you memorize first before that. Iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, osmium, iridium, platinum. Then this also memorize lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium. These three memorize. Actinum, thorium, protactinum. This you try to memorize before you watch my next video. Iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, osmium, iridium, platinum. Lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, actinum, thorium, protactinum. Thank you. See you on my next video.